Welcome back to the ACT prep class we've been doing. We're going to go back to the math section again. The problem that we have today we're going to be looking at says the first term is 1 in the geometric sequence. And then it goes ahead and lists the first four. It says 1, -3, 9, -27, ... Then the question asks, what is the 7th term in the geometric sequence? So we take, and the way I prefer to do this, everyone may have their own little method. You can say really whatever you want to as far as the method for starting. It's somewhat the way your brain thinks, but I like to start just by looking at the first one and then worried about the others after it. So to go from this -3 back to 1, what did we have to do to it? And we can see that there's a few different things. Actually, there's really an infinite number, but most likely what we're going to be doing is either multiplying by -3. You could do that and end up 1 times -3 would give you -3. So we'll go ahead and write that over here as the options. So -3. What else could we do? You could say maybe you subtracted 4. So -4. And then you can get in some oddball types. So you can say you multiply by 2 and then subtract 5. Some things that you can come back and revisit, but first you'll probably want to just list the most likely candidates for what we're doing. So go ahead and test that from going from -3 back down to 9. If we multiply by -3, -3 times -3 is 9. -3 minus 4 is -7. So we know that one's not it. This one still works. So let's go on to -27. 9 times -3, again, -27. Alright, so now that we have our pattern, we need to know what number 7 is on the list. So I'll change colors here. We can say that's number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Alright, so pull the calculator out. It's going to be useful on this one. You can always do it pencil and paper or mental math if you're up to the task. But you're allowed a calculator on ACT. Always bring extra batteries for problems like this. It'll save a lot of time. So -27 times -3, I think my mental math tells me that is 81. So we say 81 times -3. And we're going to be able to say that's -243. And here's where I will probably go ahead and pull a calculator out. -243 times -3. Let's see. 243 times 3 is 729. Now, I said that we would have to pull a calculator out, but I'm always bringing this up. If your calculator quits on you or you forget it that day, you may not be done for, because we can see that we were already at -243 and we were multiplying by -3. So that's going to increase the integer value. So it's going to be bigger than 243 and it's going to be positive. So we know we can cross out that because it doesn't fit our criteria. So we knew, actually, without even using a calculator, once we got to the last part, the answer was going to be 729. So just to revisit this, you always want to start with your options of what it could be, and then go from there. Be sure and list everything out like this, because you don't want to start just punching in the calculator and think you're at the 7th term in the sequence when really you might be at the 6th or the 8th, whatever. Take the time. It will be worth it to you to go ahead and list these out. If you have any questions on a problem like this, go ahead and leave it in the comments below. I'll try to get back with everyone on that. And always click like and subscribe. Thanks.